then? So let me, Mark, do you want me to put the workout in the chat, or are you okay to just follow along?
I just do whatever you do. I just follow whatever you do. So,
cool.
You know me, I'm not. I don't listen.
Let me share my screen. All right, so we're gonna warm up similar to what we normally do. On these burpees, it's easy. You're not going for speed, whatever. We're just trying to get range of motion going. So don't think that, you know, you have to squeeze in a million burpees in a minute, just to get your legs warmed up, arms warmed up. Then we're gonna do a couple different things. We're gonna start with a Tabata. So we're gonna do alternating lunges for 20 seconds on, rest for 10 seconds, and then you're gonna jump right into push-ups, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and you're gonna repeat that 6 times. Relax, relax. Stay, you're fine. And then the next Tabata, we're gonna do tuck jumps and then plank shoulder taps. So similar to that number 1 Tabata. Stop, stop, lay down, lay down, lay down, relax. Then we're gonna do some intervals, some abs, and then we'll be done. But I'll refer back to this when we get to this point. So let's go ahead and start with the warm up and knock out these 2 Tabatas, and then I'll share my screen again so we can see what we're doing next. Okay, so let's go ahead, make sure I can see what I'm doing here. All right, let's go ahead and warm up. All right, so find some space. We're gonna start with burpees for a minute, but again, remember we're doing burpees for range of motion, not for time or anything, just nice and easy. All right, so in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna do our burpees. So get a little jump, come down, kick the legs out, going down, pushing up, back up. So just nice and easy, nothing too crazy. Trying to get more range of motion than anything. Go. 2 feet up, go. Go. Jump. Okay, keep working, just keep moving. You got 30 seconds left. Make sure y'all can see me. Relax. Lay down. Lay down. 30 seconds. Just nice and easy. Okay, go ahead and relax. We're gonna move into opposite arm to foot. So reach up, right arm, left toe. Try to see if y'all can see me a little better. Sorry, it's kind of dim in here. Keep moving. We're gonna switch to knee pull the chest. Do 1 more. Okay, we're gonna do our squat circles. So you're gonna go down on the right, circle around and back up, and then switch directions. Just trying to stretch out the hips for right now. All right, let's move on to our leg swings. So you can start with whichever leg you want. Just find some space. Hang on to a wall if you need to. Keep moving. Keep moving. And switch sides, right leg. Keep moving. Okay, we're going to move to arm circles. If I move a little slower than usual, I am incredibly sore today, so I'm going to do my very best to keep up and switch directions.
I thought the video was just lagging.
Yeah, I'll blame it on the video, right? Okay, 1 minute of reverse burpees now. So remember, with a reverse burpee, you're gonna roll down, use your legs to kick yourself back up, and then you're gonna jump up. You gotta go a little faster than that or else you won't get enough momentum to stand up. Go ahead and lay down. You're gonna roll back, get momentum, little jump. Remember, range of motion here. We're not going for time, we're just nice and easy. Just stretching out the hips, rolling out the back a little bit. You don't even have to add the jump if you don't want to. You just stand up. It's kind of weird. Okay, go ahead and relax. Grab some water, stretch out what you need. It's kind of weird when you do it without the jump, when you're so used to doing the hop. Okay, so grab some water. You guys are good boys. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll get into our Tabata. We're gonna do alternating lunges and then push-ups, and we're gonna repeat that 6 times for 6 minutes. So I'll show you what that looks like. Again, I'm really sore, so you can either do alternating lunges like this for 20 seconds, or if you feel like that's not your speed today, you're just gonna step back and alternate lunges, okay? For 20 seconds, 10 seconds of rest, and then push-ups, same thing. If you feel like your full push-ups are not in the cards today, drop to the knees, coming down, pushing up. You can also bias your triceps if you want. Keep your arms nice and close in as you press down and up. All right, so let's go ahead and get going. All right, in 3, 2, 1, we're starting with lunges, alternating lunges. For 20 seconds. And rest for 10 seconds. Get yourself on the ground. 3, 2, 1. We're moving on to push-ups. Chest is up. Make sure your spine is nice and flat. Nice neutral. Do 1 more. And rest. Go ahead and stand back up. We have 5 more rounds. Just like that. In 3, 2, 1, alternating lunges. Or just stepping back. Make sure you're on skis so your legs are nice and parallel. Come on, keep moving. And rest. Go ahead, find the ground. In 3, 2, 1, doing our push-ups. Back is flat, chest is up. I'm breathing. I'm choosing tricep push-ups today. Elbows are nice and close. And rest. 4 more rounds. Go ahead and stand back up. In 3, 2, 1, alternating lunges. Remember, you're on skis. Keep moving. And rest. Get yourself on the ground. In 3, 2, 1, we're doing our push-ups. Ten seconds, come on. And rest. You're halfway done. 3 more rounds. In 3, 2, 1, back to your lunges. Good job. Keep moving, keep moving. You're almost there. And rest. To the ground for push-ups. 3, 2, 1, we're going. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. One more, and rest. Back up, 2 more rounds, you can do it. Heart should be pumping. 3, 2, 1, lunges. Keep moving and rest. To the ground we go. 3, 2, 1, push-ups. Go ahead, give me 1 more. And rest. We have 1 more minute of work. Then we get some water. Last round here. 3, 2, 1, lunges. Last round, make it your best. And rest. To the ground. Last round of push-ups here. 3, 2, and 1. You have less than 10 seconds. Give me 1 more. And rest. This is where you get your water, catch your breath, stretch. Slow your breathing down a little bit. Good job. We're going to rest for another minute, and then we're going to go into our second Tabata. This one is also 6 minutes. Same concept as last one, just different exercises. So for the first 20 seconds, we're going to be doing tuck jumps. So what these are going to look like is the main emphasis is you want to make sure you land nice and soft. So if you can only jump this high, but landing softly, that's where I want you to stay at today. However, the goal of this exercise is to tuck your knees as high up into your chest as possible and land as softly as possible. So as I jump, I tuck and I land soft. Okay, so make sure as you land too, your knees are not locked out, they're nice and bent. Meet your appropriate edge for today. If you feel like your feet are like pounding the ground, start here. And as you start getting better here, you can start adding a little more height to your jump. Come here, come here, come here. Go lay down. Oh, no, over here. Lay down, right here, right here. Lay down, right here. Lay down. I know. You're a good dog. Okay. The next movement is going to be plank shoulder taps. Okay. So I want you to hold a plank position. Okay. Butt isn't up in the air. It's not sagging. You're just a nice plank of wood, and you're going to tap one shoulder, tap the other, without excessively rotating your hips. So you want to stay relatively flat. Okay, so without swaying my hips, I'm not doing this. Okay, if that's too hard for you today, you're going to go to your knees and do the same thing. Maintain a nice plank. You're here. Make sure your hands are nice and spread wide, and you want to drive through your knuckles because that'll take pressure off your wrists. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll get going here in about 15 seconds. So get your last sip of water. We'll get going. So 6 total minutes of work. Get yourself ready in 3, 2, 1. We're doing our tuck jumps. Land nice and soft. If you can't, you're here. And then get your confidence, start jumping a little higher. Give me one more. Rest. Down to the ground for your plank shoulder taps. In 3, 2, 1. I have to modify today, but that's all right. Meet your appropriate edge. Keep working. And rest. Good job. 5 more rounds. In 3, 2, 1. Back to the tuck jumps. Use your arms to get momentum. And rest. You got 10 seconds of rest. Make your way to the ground. In 3, 2, 1, we're tapping. Good job. And rest. 4 more rounds, you can do it. Back up. In 3, 2, 1, tuck jumps. Keep moving. You have to go here, go here. Don't stop moving. And rest. Get yourself to the ground. In 3, 2, 1, shoulder taps. Hold the plank position first. tap in, come on. Push yourself. And rest. You have 3 more rounds. You can do it. We're halfway done. 3, 2, 1. Back to your tuck jumps. Keep moving. If I hear myself starting to land a little harder, I'm going to back off. And rest. Meet your edge as you get fatigued. And plank hold with shoulder taps. We have to modify to the knees. Still keeping the core tight. And rest. 2 more. In 3, 2, 1. Tuck jumps. And rest. To the ground. Slow your breathing down. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. We're going. Hands are spread wide. Core is tight. And rest. We have 1 more round. Make it your best one. 3, 2, 1. Tuck jumps. Meet your edge for today. This is it. This is it. 1 more. Good job. To the ground. Three, 2, 1. We're up and we're shoulder tapping. You got it. Keep working. And rest. Good job. Grab your water. Good job. Should be breathing pretty good. Should be sweating a little bit. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Let me share my screen. All right, so here's some screen. We're gonna move on to intervals and then we'll finish up with abs. So for our first interval, we're doing 30 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest. So we're gonna start with squat jumps for 30 seconds, rest for 30, and then you're gonna do, oh, I'm sorry, this is back to back. So we're doing 30 seconds of squat jumps, and then you're gonna go straight into 30 seconds of squat holds. And then we're gonna repeat that 3 times, so your quads will be on fire. Okay, so then we're gonna move on to straight into bent over tees and Superman holds. So I'll show you what both of those rounds look like. We'll take maybe a minute rest and I will explain the third round. But for now, let's stick to round 1 and round 2 back to back. So let me stop my screen share. Okay, and I will show you what that looks like. Okay. So remember, squat jumps, nice base of support, a little bit wider than my hips. My toes may be slightly pointed out. It's just wherever you feel comfortable. Some people are straight, some people are way toed out. Just find your comfortable spot. As you squat down, remember you're sitting in a chair. So my hips go back first, knees will follow, chest is up. Yep, and you stand up, a little glute squeeze at the top. However, we are doing squat jumps. So as I squat down and I press up, I give myself a little hop at the top, okay? You can actually just go straight into your next squat if you'd like. So keeping those knees nice and bent as you land. After 30 seconds of work there, we're gonna do 30 seconds of a squat hold. I want you nice and low, making sure that your knees are not coming in together, making sure they're in line with your toes, wherever your toes are pointed. So I'm here, knees are out, they're not splayed in. Quads will be burning. We're gonna do this 3 times back to back. After our 3rd round of squat holds, we're gonna go straight over into bent over T's. So if you wanna add a couple pounds of dumbbells for these, you can. I wouldn't suggest going any higher than 2 or 3 pounds. You're gonna be bent over at a 45-degree angle. Your back is nice and flat, nice neutral back. And I'm coming out and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together like I'm making a T with my body. And I'm squeezing my shoulder blades in and down, keeping my neck nice and long, okay? We're gonna do those for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do Superman holds. So you're on the ground, hands and legs are gonna go up, and you're gonna hold. If this is too much on your low back, you're gonna start with just the arms or just the legs. And as you get better at it, you can hold. It doesn't have to be super high off the ground either. Little lift, that's all I'm asking. You'll feel it in the back. 3 rounds of that, and then we'll take a minute break. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, in 3, 2, 1, squat jumps. Remember, squatting down like you're sitting in a chair. If that's too much for you, you can take a little break between hops. Make sure you're breathing. You got less than 10 seconds left. In 3, 2, 1, down and hold. Nice and low. Quads will be on fire. If you have to stand up, shake the legs out a little bit, back down. You got 10 seconds, you can do it. My quads are already burning. Woo, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Hootie, go lay down, go lay down. We're going into squat jumps now, squat jumps. Lay down, lay down, lay down. Do your squat jumps. Lay down. Squat jumps. Chest is out. Good, come on, you can do it. Quads are burning. 3, 2, 1, down and hold. Come on, you can do it. Hold as long as you can. Up, maybe shake the legs out a little bit. Back down. Push yourself, come on, push yourself. Woo! Push yourself. Less than 10 seconds, come on. In 3, 2, 1, woo! Back at it. Squat jumps, last round. Woo! Feeling the burn. Don't stop moving. Remember, sitting back in a chair. Last round of down and holds. Down and hold. Quads are burning. You have to get up, shake the legs out a little bit, get right back down. Come on, 10 seconds. Last round here. Come on. Woo. 3, 2, 1. We're up, straight into our bent over tees. 45-degree angle, back is flat, squeezing the shoulder blades. Four, 3, 2, 1. Down in our Superman holds. Remember, just the arms, just the legs, or both. Make sure you're breathing here. 10 seconds, come on. You just have to resort to the legs or the arms. Do it. And back up. Tease. Oh. Go down, go down, go down. Keep doing your tees. Keep working on the tees. You got 10 seconds, come on. Your back should be on fire. And down for Superman holds. You have to resort to just arms or just legs. That's okay. You have to rest for a second. That's all right. Get your legs back up. Get your arms back up. You have one more round. You can do it. And back up for your tees. Back is on fire. Nope. Lay down. Sit. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Woo. To your tees. Doesn't matter what angle you're at, just make sure the back is flat. The more parallel you are with the ground, the harder it's going to be. Last round of Superman's on the ground. My back is already on fire, so I'm holding with the legs. You can also just hold with arms. You can alternate, whatever feels comfortable. 10 seconds, come on. Keep working, come on. 3, 2, 1, we rest. Woo! Good job. Get some water. Oh. Get your water. Pet a dog. All right, we are almost done. Good job. Okay. All right. So I want to make sure we have enough time for our abs and enough time to stretch. So for our last round here, we're going to do single leg squats and then we're going to go into single leg deadlifts. But what I want us to do is we're going to do, well, we'll do this 4 times. So I want us to do a round with our right leg only, and then we're going to do a round with our left leg only, and then we're going to repeat that. So I'll show you what that looks like. So for single leg squats, go lay down. Go lay down. For single leg squats, I like to have something behind me so that when I sit down, I have something to sit on. I know that's not typically how it's done, but it's just easier for at-home purposes to have something behind you. Just make sure that you're not plopping down. Make sure that you're really slowing that leg all the way down, really riding that eccentric movement all the way down. And then I want you exploding up and squeezing that glute, okay? So I'll show you on the left leg. I can either hover my right leg, or if I need a little extra help, I'm gonna toe touch on that side and down. That toe touch is also gonna help me as I explode up. I can put a little bit of weight through that right leg just to help me. But if you feel more advanced, you can go ahead, hover that leg, eccentrically slow your way down, and then power up, squeeze the glute. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of just the left leg to start, and then we're gonna go straight into left leg only, single leg deadlifts. So what this is gonna look like is I'm gonna bend at the hip, so I'm rotating around the hip. I like to call these bird dippers, because it should look like one of those little bird dippers sitting on a glass of water. It's only rotating around one axis, and that's the hip. So as I go down, back is flat. I go down as far as I feel comfortable, or when my hamstrings start to tell me, okay, I'm gonna stand up, squeeze that glute. You want to make this a little bit harder on yourself. You're gonna hover the right leg the entire time. So as I go down and I come up, my right leg is still hovering. If that's too much for you, you're gonna put your right leg on the ground when you come back up, okay? If single leg is way too difficult for you and you feel like you're losing your balance a lot, just stick to double leg deadlifts for now. Same motion, rotating around the hip, but I'm not hovering one of my legs. They're both on the ground. Squeezing the glute as I stand up. Okay, and then we'll switch to the right leg, and then we'll repeat that one more time. Okay, so 4 minutes of work. Let's go ahead and get at it. In 3, 2, 1, starting with the left leg, we're doing our left leg squats. Going down, ride the eccentric, back up. If you need to toe touch, that's fine. Squeeze the glute as you stand up. You got 10 seconds. Drive up with the glute, nice and slow on the way down, up with the glute. Do one more. Okay, left leg, single leg deadlifts. I'm going down, back is flat. Stand up, squeeze the glute. Going down, coming back up, squeeze the glute. My back and chest are flat, chest is up. I'm not rounding my spine. You got 10 seconds. Left leg should be burning. Okay, straight into right leg, single leg squats, ready. We're going down. Driving up, squeezing the glute. Toe touch if you have to. Driving up. We're really sitting those hips back. Drive up. Right quad should be burning. Drive up, one more. Drive up, good. Straight into our deadlifts. We're going down. Back up, squeeze the glute. Keep that back flat, make sure it's not round. Keep your chest up, that'll help keep your back flat. I like to keep a slight bend in my standing leg. That way I'm not completely locked out. One more. Switch back to the left, one more time on each side. Single leg squats. 10 seconds. If you feel more comfortable just butt tapping and standing up, that's a little more difficult. Butt tap and up. And up, moving on to our single leg deadlifts. Back up, hoodie, pull it up, pull it up, lay down. And up, lay down. Down, drive up, squeeze that glute. You can hover the right leg if you want. If you need to put that right leg down for a sec, that's fine. One more. Drive into the right leg, single leg squats. Remember, if you just want to tap the butt and stand up, that's a little more difficult. I'm toe touching on the left, meeting my appropriate edge for today. One more. Good. Last round, single leg deadlifts on the right. This is too difficult. You're doing double leg deadlifts. Back is flat, chest is up. Keep your chest up. Keep your chest up. Let's do one more. Good job. Great work. Great work. All right. Let's take a little breather real quick. And we are going to finish with some quick abs and some stretching. All right. So you're just going to follow my lead. Okay. And I'll show you what it's going to look like. Okay. Just get this in. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with 10 crunches. So those, you can put your hands behind your head. Just make sure your elbows aren't like this. They're nice and spread out. As I crunch up, I'm thinking about a string is pulling my nose up to the ceiling. I'm not curling the neck. I'm lifting my shoulder blades up off the mat, back down. So I'm really just going straight up. So I'm up and down. And down. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of those. So let's go ahead and knock out 10 of those. That's 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 suitcases. So you're going to come up, you're going to hover. You can tuck your knees in like so, but make sure your feet are hovering. If that's too much for you, you can put your feet on the ground, but we're here. Okay, chest is up towards the sky. I'm out and I'm in. Out and in. So we're going to do 10 suitcases. If this is too difficult, put your feet on the ground. As you go out and come in, put your feet back on the ground. So ready, let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good job, 6, 7, 8, good job, come on, 9, should be burning, 10. Okay, rest for a second. We're going to do 10 Russian twists. So remember, same position, legs are hovering. If it's too difficult to hover, feet are flat on the ground. I'm going to hover and I'm going to rotate side to side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and get into a plank position. We're holding for 10 seconds. We're doing 10 hip lifts. We're doing 10 hip dips, and then we're going to do 10 alternating leg lifts. So go ahead, get yourself in a plank position. And we're up, holding for 10 seconds. Drive those heels towards the back edge of the room. Let's go ahead and get 10 hip dips. So to either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 hip lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do alternating leg lifts. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Grab some water. We're going to repeat this one more time. We're going to go a little bit quicker this time, and then we're going to stretch. Feel free to do as many rounds of these abs as you want. But it looks like we're only going to have time for one more round. So on your back, starting with crunches. Starting with crunches. Ready. Hands behind the neck. We're driving up like an imaginary string is pulling our nose straight up. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come all the way up. Suitcases. Ready. Tuck yourself in. Chest is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, same position for Russian twists. Hovering the legs if you feel like you can. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. All right, on to our plank hold. Ready. Get yourself ready on your forearms. They're parallel. Ready, we're up. 10-second hold. 8, 9, 10. Hip dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hip lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, you can do it. 8, 9, 10. Leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Woo! That last round, I could feel that one. All right, let's go ahead and cool down and stretch. So let's go ahead, get your legs out long in front of you, and we're gonna reach up and bend over to touch the toes. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Just breathe here for a sec. Okay, let's go ahead and bring both knees into the chest. You can roll around on that low back a little bit if it feels nice. Go ahead, bring your right knee up into your chest, left leg out long. You're gonna pull that across your body, other arm to the side. If you have dogs, pet the dog. And switch, hug other knee into the chest. And pull it across the body. Reach it out long. The other arm. Lay down. Lay down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. And relax. All right. And go ahead and stand up when you're ready. One. Go. Stand up when you're ready. Okay. We're gonna go ahead, reach your arms all the way up. Breathe in. And you're gonna fold over. Breathe here for a second. Shake the head around if it feels good. Okay, you're gonna roll up nice and slow. You're gonna get some shoulder rolls at the top. Switch directions. Get some neck rolls. And last but not least, quad stretch. If you need to hang on to something, that's all right. We did a lot of quad stuff today. Quads should be sore tomorrow. Mine are already sore from previous day's workout, so. All right, and switch. All right, and that's all I have for you today. So stretch out some more if you need it.